Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Screech, creak, fiddle, string.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Witcher 3. We'll talk about what we did in the last episode and what we do in this one after we get done talking to the Gravedigger here.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast would come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. But then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
That's fair enough. Can't say I blame them. We know monsters are out and about, causing all sorts of monstrous things to happen.
See if I can learn what's out there.
Okay, what are we doing now? We are going to the graveyard. But I seem to remember there being something about this quest that happens here as well. So I think we'll go to this location first. Everyone, when last we left off, we had talked to the witches, or rather, to Gran, this lady watching these orphans out in the middle of the swamp. We also helped a godling recover his voice, and he was able to talk with Gran, who was persuaded to let us talk to the witches to help us find out where Ciri's located. Oh, I guess we're going...
Slow now. Whoa.
I guess we're going in here now after all. All right, 1 second, everyone. Off screen, I took the fast travel, came here, repaired my gear, and then decided, you know, we'll do some side questing in this video, rather than make more progress at the witches. I think we'll take this one, and we'll grab... the stun's not going to be useful against undead, I think, Tim. Use the grape shot. We also should have a decoction on us. Where's the one that increases... Let's use the Night Wraith decoction. Oops, that was the wrong thing to press. We'll gain more maximum health with each enemy we killed. Since I plan on killing a few enemies, this will be useful. We'll get Blizzard out here. Alright, let's do this. Oh, looks like they killed a whatchamacallit.
Ghouls could have dug up the corpse. Definitely couldn't have snatched the kid from the village, though. Still, might be worth looking at those graves.
Yeah, we'll take a peek around here and see what's happening.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
The ghouls wouldn't have been able to get into the village because people would have seen them and they would have begun attacking everything, I suspect. Could be a new type of creature that we haven't seen yet. could go downstairs, but I think we'll check all these opened up graves first.
Dug up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there.
Oh, Mandrake-root. That's pretty rare to find out here, I think. Probably a hag of some sort would be my guess.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
We'll check the back. We might as well search everything we can in this area. Hello. Nothing out of the ordinary back here, though. Whatever it was, it didn't unearth... or sorry, break open the sarcophagus.
Grave's been dug up. Recently. Smell of cadaverines old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
Now, I am pretty confident it will take us to a house. The house I mentioned earlier. I am so confident, I'm going to call Roach and make a beeline right for that place. Seems like the darkness is a good time to do dark work of this nature. So we're going to head down past the village and then head off into the woods, I think. That takes you right back where you came from, Tim.
Let's go!
Hey everyone, so welcome back. My notes are all the way over there. I will eventually get to them. Yeah, so, I think why I left off, I mentioned that I might be doing some miscellaneous stuff and do some stuff off screen, but I feel kind of guilty and I haven't uploaded the next part yet, so I wanted to wait a little bit more until I do so. Well, until I do stuff off screen. I want your guys' opinions first. And again, if I don't get any, then I'll just assume that you guys are okay with me not doing anything off screen. And this is the place I'm interested, as you can see, in coming to.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair. Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever.
Some bloody cloth here, some clothing, bedding.
Somebody's doing some cooking. Yes, it's a human femur. A child's. Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there. That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
I think, as fate would have it, it will be there. Before we do this, though, we should make sure we're prepared for it. This is another named creature, I believe. Oh, and we have wyverns unlocked, and various other creatures. Wow. Alright, well, we'll look at necrophages, and in particular, Morntart. Most grave hags rarely attack humans, preferring instead to feed on the rotten remains they dig out of graves. Yet some individuals grow bold over the years and begin sneaking into huts to steal children and kill the elderly. Just such a monster was tormenting the inhabitants of Lindenvale. The Witcher knew this grave hag would put up a fierce fight. He would have to watch out for her powerful claws, capable of smashing through any block or parry, and her long, venomous tongue. He also realized her attacks would be so quick, not even his mutated reflexes would be able to keep pace, meaning only judicious use of the Yrden sign would allow him to survive and conquer. Allow him? Black blood, necrophage oil, Yrden, and Quen. Well, we'll equip the black blood then. We'll still use our juice. Let's make sure our whatchamacallit is recently applied. And head right back there again. I think she'll be out and prowling about. I always enjoy fighting the named creatures. They're a little tougher than not named, for the most part. With the exception being very powerful flying creatures or the like a forktail or a giant, was it royal griffin or wyvern actually as well. Okay, Roach, there's no reason for you to be here. Oh, is she inside the cathedral? Or behind it? We'll go with behind it at the moment. No luck.
Thief. Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
Ooh, she's gonna be tough. Careful, Geralt. Keep that Yrden on her. Yrden faded. Get it back up there again. Ugh. She is ignoring the hits. I have to anticipate that she'll swing twice. Careful, Tim, getting that Yrden down. Ah, Tim. Oh, Tim, she's frozen solid. What an awesome fight that was. How are we looking on my food supplies? We are running low. We might have to spend like 1,000 crowns on food at this rate. We actually get a Grave Hag mutagen as well, and a sword. The sword might be really useful. Let's also take a look and see what the trophy does. 5% bonus experience. Dismember. Dismember. I would prefer the dismembering, and we can just vendor these later. All right, how is my weapon that I picked up? Oh, level 8 does slightly more damage than our current weapon does. And it's damaged, so we should repair it first. We can use this. Absolutely. Although we'll have to wait till morning to get it repaired. We can do that very briefly, though. Oh, that was fun. I have no idea how much we're going to get paid. Well, we can always reject the payment. Maybe we should, because I don't think the grave robber's a rich bloke. So let's go down here really quick and see where he is. Is this him? Oh, he's also patrolling the outside at night. Good for him. Maybe because we're trying to protect other people from getting harmed. Oh no, it's someone else instead. Sorry.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hag that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye. So, how is the little tyke?
Child's dead.
Oh, 'tis as I thought.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care. Come on, Roach.
That's a decent amount of money, 180. It should pay for the repair of the weapon we picked up. So I'm just gonna wait here until dawn, and we get that weapon repaired from the blacksmith. I'd rather not use those journeyman repair kits or etc.
Come on now.
He's around the corner, Tim. Oh, there's actually a few people patrolling it, I suppose, the outskirts.
If it weren't for our ruling the wilds, we'd have starved by the past.
After this, I think we'll visit 2 question marks next. Or maybe even 3 of them are on the agenda. The merchant isn't out. We'll leave you here at the moment, Roach. Alright, so we're going to rest here. Oops, wrong button. Oops, sounds like we have a storm that blew in. Let's talk to him. You know what? We haven't played Gwent in a while. I think we'll challenge him to Gwent as well.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
So let's first get our stuff repaired.
Show me your wares.
So we want to go to repair and repair all of our equipped. Awesome. And this sword, we don't need the silver sword anymore. It's worth how much? If it's worth if we sell it? 43. And if I dismantle it, 39. We get silver ignet. We recover a rune stone. Let's dismantle it. That also means that I can probably sell that runestone right back to him. Chance to freeze, 5% chance. Yeah, let's sell. Oh, Tim, that might not have been a bad idea. We'll be too late now. We'll sell that one, and then for our well, no, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's exit out of this. We're all done here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. What was this? Oh, a better saddle. Interesting. Is he buying? He will buy the trophies. Let's sell him both of these. That was like 70 bucks. This is 300 for 35 stamina. Not yet. Now, we could sell the necklace, but I like holding on to that. No more of this on screen, Tim. Sorry about that, everyone. Alright, so let's ask him this question first, and then we'll play some Gwent.
Master quality weapons. You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
A Tory?
The master craftsman of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one can do what you ask.
Hattori Hanzo? Isn't he from, he's from a Japanese legend, if I recall correctly. The greatest blacksmith. That's kind of funny that he's in this world as well, I suppose.
We get some cards in too, I'll be a happy man.
Oh, it's that guilty smile. Can I actually use a Nilfgaardian army yet? So let's think here. I would need 22 unit cards. I have Zoltan. And that's it. So no, I cannot make a Nilfgaardian army card yet. I suppose we can, however, add some of these special cards. We'll add a Commander's Horn and the single decoy I have to this. Oh, and so I still need 21 more cards, which I'm not going to have, so no. We'll just have to stick with something else instead. Alright, so we have to play with Foltest. Do I have another Foltest? What does this Siege Master do? Oh, that could be useful, actually. I never realized that was an option. I tend to like the clearing effect, but maybe we can use Siege Master instead. Let's, if I'm gonna go with Siege Master, and I think we'll give that a try here. Oh, no I won't. We're gonna play this deck instead. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a shame. I already see I have lots of siege back here. Wow. Oh, that sucks for me. Okay, I kind of like what I've got. The only problem... Well, I have a clear weather effects. Yeah, we'll stick with this. We'll stick with this. Alright, so I don't need to swap, so we'll just cancel. I think the Squeal Tail special ability is that they get to go first. Okay, let's immediately use a powerful card. Our Catapult. Try to make him use something powerful on his side. That's what I like seeing. I'm gonna throw the first round and put this back in my hand with my, whatchamacallit, I think. Let's, my decoy. Let's use our poor infantry. Oh, he's actually passed. We could win this round, then. Yeah, let's win the round. We'll use our Sabrina. We draw a card for having won that one. And let's think here. Do I want to immediately blow my load and deploy her and grab that one siege engine out? No, we'll take our time at this. Let's start by deploying Siegfried. He might have a Singe, or whatever that one card is. Oh, he's going to pull in a lot of assistance we get from this. He only has one more of them. Let's see what he... Let's play our Blue Stripes Commando for more melee goodness. Could throw this round. Sure, we'll play the Kadwani. See what weak card he plays next. We'll see how much more damage we can do. Trebuchet out. +1 strength thanks to our siege expert. Ooh, good for him. I think we'll use our decoy. With only 2 cards left in his hand, I don't think he's going to win next round. We will... what is her special ability, by the way? Biting Frost. That gets rid of all our melee. I don't think she'll use it because of what's out here, but I'm just going to end our turn and let him win. He's only got 2 cards left in his deck. He gets to go first. I'm fine with that at the moment. I have a single card which is not a rain card. Oh, he only has 2 weather cards. That's a shame. We can just clear the weather. And we win. He's got nothing. Wow, that was actually really well played, Tim. You won without even having to use any of your siege. How much damage could we have done, all told? Oh, a lot more. Plus 12, 30 to end. We gain 10 crowns for that victory. Oops, 1 second. And the Nilfgaardian Brigade Recruit. That is a very, I think, weak card for the elves, the Scoia'tael. Oh, before we go anywhere, we should drink something. Where's my Night Wraith? And then... Okay, so what's next on the agenda? So with the grave situation dealt with, let's go down here and clear out maybe some of these question marks. Back in this direction. We'll get this one and maybe both of these. Yeah, let's do that.
Come on, Roach.
And how do I get there again? I think I'm making a right. Yeah, we got to go around the river here. All right, everyone. So what were we talking about when I left off? I think we were talking about modding. Yes, and how I've always been doing alterations to various things I've been playing since I've been a kid. And the Lone Wolf series. I had made a bunch of my own self-rules for that game, trying to make it a little more balanced. Healing was really super strong. And something like Animal Kinship was not very strong. The Lone Wolf series was a group of choose-your-own-adventure books. They're more akin to the Fighting Fantasy series, I believe, however. And so some of the skills were very strong, and if you beat Book 2, you got this item called the Summer Sword. And it was basically a lightsaber, and it was amazing. And it trivialized all the combat throughout the series until you hit the... So you began book 21. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. So you began book 13. There you go. The Plague Lords of Rule. Oh, hello. What are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere, unmarked? Wow, some decent gear out here. Oh, speaking of gear, these are better than... oh, they're also heavy armor. We're going to wear them anyway. Oh, that looks nice. That actually matches the outfit we're wearing. We have a lot of empty slots, and I can't think of a reason why we shouldn't use some items. So we'll use an armor-piercing rune. We'll use, I think, a burning rune. And then we'll use a poison. 50% chance to freeze. Please use a poison. 2% chance for all those effects. Oh. We also have our boots, but I just picked up some new boots now I can create. At level... Well, let's see what level they are. Level 15 for these. Oh, and my assassin's boots are actually better than the ones I'm wearing. Darn it, I was just at a blacksmith, too. Well, it's too late now.
Move it.
I've also modded board games. Yeah, that's a proper thing to say. Well, I mean, I'm working on the Heroes Quest reboot at the moment. It's coming along very nicely.
Slow now.
What is it? And what level is it? Oh, Forktail! We're probably not high enough level to fight that at the moment. I'm definitely not geared to do that battle. We'll just have to put a mark there and clear that. That's a shame. I've done that battle before. I think it's like level 14. Let's swing past it really quick. We might be able to see its level without dying horribly. If it's level 12, we can probably take it. If it's level 14, it will take too long. Basically, I just want to see if it has a skull by its name. Level 14, too strong. Nope. We'll have to come back. I think that was the first Forktail I killed when I went through this area before. Yes, anyway, so I make modding mostly when I find something to be a little too easy or slightly too strong. And that's been the story of my modding since I've been a little kid. There's been a ton of more stuff I could talk about. What else did I mod? What was that? The Dungeon board game, I think is what it was called, a long time ago. You picked like one of 6 races? 6 classes, sorry. Rogue, fighter, stuff like that. I made some of the treasure magical to make it more useful. I made more spells for the wizard so that he wasn't just lightning bolt fireball. I made level ups for all the people if you wanted to spend some money and play an advanced version of the game. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I would spend lots of time playtesting it and trying to figure out what was too weak or too strong. This is an abandoned site, huh? By the way, that means something's guarding it. Wolves? Ghouls. Ghouls. Alright, where is our necrophage oil? Oh, right. Speaking of modding, I did not install the crossbow mod because I don't have a way to look at it at the moment, I should say. I'm playing on the new computer and I didn't download a 7-zip installer. Was it a zip it? So I just have to install that. I'll do that later. I also wanted to install... What was another mod I wanted to install for this? I still have not reinstalled the camera mod. I'm going to hold off on doing that, I think. Hello, ghoul. One of them done. Oh, there's a monster nest here. We picked up, I think, an advanced Northern Wind recipe, too. We should see if we can make that.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
We will, but first I want to kill all the ghouls. I think there's one left on the road here. There you are. Always feels so great when I'm able to do a battle without taking any damage. About to say, we haven't seen any, but I know there can be powerful creatures that exit. I think this is a... Oh, this is not an owl ghoul, just a normal ghoul.
What? Lost your nerve?
so close to leveling. 50 crowns from these people, and we get a new merchant. Let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Greetings. Show me your wares.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay, so we don't need this. We don't need our old pants. Oh, I think we'll take them apart. Actually, we can get that glyph back, which will be worth more money than just selling it for 11 bucks. He is buying the broken oars. We'll just vendor those to him. I don't need the blunt axe. We have a few miscellaneous things to read, apparently. We'll just hold on to the rest of this at the moment. What is he buying over here? He'll buy everything. He's not paying the best price, or is he? No, he's not paying the best price for this stuff. But he is buying some, so that's not that common. We'll sell a bunch of the ghoul blood we have, and then I think, oof, look at all this delicious rotfiend blood for him. There we go. Do we have any... Oh, he's also not an alchemist, so I can't flag my area for it. I can't say mark some stuff for me. I don't think he's selling anything then that I really need. Long rube. Do I have long rube? I haven't seen this before, I think. Let's buy some of this. And I don't think I need anything else that he's selling.
Farewell.
We also still had the ghoul nest that we didn't search, so let's get over here and search it. Plus the corpse of the one ghoul. I hear the wolves, but I think we'll be safe. Awesome. Oh, dog tallow. The ghoul must have killed a wolf then. That's quite a pack out that way. Okay, can I make that bomb upgrade? We can! Oh, I'm sorry, advanced hangman's venom. I thought it was a bomb that we had got the ingredients for. Well, that's awesome. Because I can use that on, well, I can't use it on my axe. I have to have a normal sword for it. We can also make the grave hag decoction. What's our inventory at the moment for our potions? 169. We'll have to check later on to see if it actually takes effect. And what does this do? Each slow slain accelerates vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. I think that's our magical power. Oh, and we needed some of that, the herb I had just picked up, too, the long rube. How about that? We did pick up Enhanced Dragon's Dream, but I don't have a Dragon's Dream at all, nor any allspice at the moment. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Getting the Enhanced Hangman's Venom so early is really useful. Now I just won't be using the axe any longer. We'll be sticking with normal weapons instead. Did we level? We did not quite level. And did this take effect now? Can I look at my... Not 170, or at least not yet.
Move it!
Oh, that was the other mod. I just remember what I wanted to download. I wanted to download something where it makes it so that when Geralt drinks a decoction, his face doesn't get all weird. It only will go all weird when he's heavily toxified, not just suffering from a decoction. And where are we going now, Tim? Wow, there's nothing down here? There's gotta be some stuff to explore down there. Well, I don't think we need to go down there. I guess we weren't at this location earlier. Let's look at our quests. And I think we can... What do I want to do? What's our secondary quests? We'll do this one. So where's our world map? We'll start this one this time, and we need to go back to Lindenvale. Oh, I thought we did this already. I guess we did not do this. All right. Dolores is the crying lady back in that town where I left earlier. I'm not going to fast travel. We're just going to run back. And so what else have I... So how have I modded some of the things have I done? Basically, it's just trying to add additional features to it and give you more options when you play these games. Oh, hello. Hello, lads. You wouldn't be collecting a toll, now would you?
Boy, you there?
Yes.
Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Not about to buy anything from you.
Afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Tell you what, give you a chance to earn something. Anything you take off me, you get to keep.
Highwaymen. Literally in this case. Come on, Roach. Roach! It's the opposite of come to me. And where are we? I thought we were heading... Oh, I'm at the road that leads down, yes, to there. Okay, so we do want to follow the mark. We'll run past the forked tongue again, I think. Yeah, so for Darkest Dungeon, I modded just about everything with the game. Ages ago, they had made it... The developers of Darkest Dungeon, during the beta, they began tweaking the balance quite a bit, and they made the game, in my opinion, extremely grindy. I disliked these changes, and I reversed many of them, and then rebalanced the game around the different economy numbers and so on. Neckers. Uh-oh. Quite a few neckers. We should kill the neckers. They have a chance to drop a green mutagen. And we didn't get any. Oh, maybe we did? We did? No, we did not. Darn it! Okay, so... How's our weapon holding up, by the way? 90%? 99%? We should be okay to do a little more exploring. Shame about the neckers, though. Oh, from that merchant we had talked to, and we played Gwent against, I had picked up a map from him earlier. When off-screen, and it was more Witcher gear, another treasure hunt. I probably should look into doing that soon. Alright, yeah, so run back. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, other things I've modded. So, I really enjoy playing lots of custom maps and so on when it comes to games, especially people who unlock previously contained content. For Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, I absolutely love the unofficial patch with the restored content in it. What was the La Sombra, who's your enemy in that area? It's so well done. Or I thought so, at least anyway. And so I play that with all the changes to balance and so on for that game. As long as we're here, by the way, we might as well visit the blacksmith. For Thief. Wow.
What a dang poor this is.
There was like an entire year where I did nothing but play fan missions from the Dark mod. That was fantastic. Some of them were even better than the base game's missions.
Trusty arms for all sorts. Steel...
We want to repair our gear.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Do we have anything, by the way, we can sell him? Oh, right, we want to dismantle the pants. And I don't think I have anything I want to vendor to him. Actually, we can vendor some of this. These are just the 2% ones, so I'm not really going to use them. We'll hold on to one of each. Actually, I could vendor all of these. That would give me just about 200 bucks. We could buy the better saddle. I'm not really going to use these. I definitely won't use Axie. Yeah, let's sell these. Well, I guess we'll hold on to one because our boots have it. No, we're here. Can he make boots, or is he only a weapons person? He's only weapons. Okay. We can't make a decent sword. I'm about to hit level 11. We could still use our own weapon for one more level and then craft this one. Or we could go shopping and pick up a better weapon. So that's available at next level for 400. I don't really want to spend that much money on that, though. I think we'll be fine. Let's craft... do you really want to craft him? You should wait until you're level 12 before you craft this. If you pick up a level 12 silver sword, you won't need this one. Yeah, you're done.
So long.
Yeah, the Thief fan missions were amazing. Holy flipping crap. I don't have any recommendations, though, because it's been, like, 10 years or more since I had played a bunch of the fan missions. And I think they have them working now with the Thief Deadly Shadows when last I checked. Oh, I still haven't played, by the way, the new Thief. Used to be Thief 4, with the A was the 4.
It's not solely named.
I heard the game was good, but it's Dishonored, not Thief, when last I had checked.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
Despite the bad name that witchers seem to have, most people seem pretty happy. Like, not happy, but seem to respect us out here. Maybe the common folk understand what it's like to put in an honest day's work and the nobles don't. Now, where is this place? Oh, that is far away. I think we'll do that next video then. Let's head out to these two question marks. We'll probably swing through this place as well. And then we'll call it a session.
Whoa!
I think up top of that hill is where I want to go, but looks like there's a ravine there. We'll see if we can't get to it by going around this way. We can do it. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it. Alright, so much for that. Sorry about that, Roach. I'm sure you'll be okay. We can just teleport you. There you are. Hello, Roach. Can you actually make it up here? This looks a little too steep for you. Oh, you can make it. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's pivot in this direction and head on out. What else have I done? Oh, yeah, lots of Half-Life 2 mods for different types of single-player maps, and I played all sorts of multiplayer games. Dystopia, Vampire Slayer, Vampire Hunter, I think, as well. There was one that, for Team Fortress Classic, where everyone was different types of mages instead of actual, the Team Fortress characters. Oh, we have people. Better hope, Tim, that they're not super high level. Also, you should equip Blizzard if you're going to fight groups of people.
Don't let him catch his breath! Slow yourself! Shit.
For Temeria. The poor guy's actually stuck.
There's one!
I don't know how about this guy died. That's a pretty guess he really wanted that soup. He refused to leave it. He's like, no! I've worked so hard on getting the seasoning exactly right. I am staying here. Ooh, some blunt crossbow bolts. Interesting. Meteorite ore, a Scoia'tael sword, split relic bolts, and maybe a better crossbow for us. And that is an explosive barrel. One more. Oh, hunting boots. We'll take a peek at them really quick. We did not level yet. These are not better than what we're using. The crossbow is better though. We'll use that. Wow, lots of good crossbows here. We did take some damage though. Let's eat this fish. And then we'll get another one of our items. Are almost out of the food up here. Let's go, Roach. One more green mark to do on this episode. Wait, yeah, so Dystopia was a lot of fun. That was a multiplayer for Half-Life 2. I think it's even still around. There were two teams. They just looked different, but they were the same, if I recall correctly. I don't think their gear was any different. But the thing with that is that you had to like hack into cyberspace to unlock certain things. You could take over enemies' spawn points, unlock doors to make your trip easier, and the other team was trying to stop you from doing those exact things as well. And it was a lot of fun. I really liked that game. There was also, you could install different modifications on your character, like being able to stealth yourself or detect stealth via, you can send out this ping of radar to detect all stealth enemies in an area. If you were a hacker, you had, I think a deck is what it was called, to let you deck into the cyberspace. Cyberspace was completely different. There was no gravity in there. You used weird, there was this orb attack or this instant. It's hard to explain it without you having to have played the game, but it was, imagine TF2, but then when you went into cyberspace, it was like a whole different type of game. Well, it was still a first-person shooter, but the rules were different.
Come on, Roach.
In that place, you put down firewalls to block your enemy from trying to get to places and try to encrypt different nodes to slow down your enemy trying to hack them. And if you were jacked into the cyberspace, and you were basically without protection out in the real world, so someone could come up and just kill you instantly by slicing your head off. It was pretty neat. I really like the ideas for that game. What am I doing? I'm bringing up my map, and we want to go here. And then we'll probably call it quits, and I'll read some stuff. So just miscellaneous. Oh, another bandit camp. Another bandit camp, Tim. That is an abandoned site. That is a lot of them.
Good, you locker, boss.
But they're all lower level, which works for me.
He can't take this.
I really want to get those, yeah, this guy.
Come on, come closer. Damn it.
Oh. Oh, sure, Geralt. Let's go to this guy. That works. Wow, this guy's beating you up, Tim. Good thing he's lower level. I think this will also level us. What's that guy doing? Hello, Gert.
They'd have eaten me alive for certain. Corpses must have drawn them. Thank you for not leaving me there. Seems luck's with me at times after all.
Luck? Guess things could be worse. You get infected recently? That why you haul corpses?
What? No, it's my job. Well paid too.
Thing is, you're not a witcher or a mage, so you're not immune.
I'm no foul mutant, thank the gods. But no worries, nay. It's just, well, no illness ever holds me.
How did this happen?
Axle snapped first. So, I poked me in underneath, see if I could fix it. Then out of the blue, a howl from the woods. My mare reared as if a wolf had already clinched her hind. The cart tipped and whoa, the cargo fell right on top of me.
Your horse run off?
Aye, damn thing bolted. Ain't that my luck? If it don't rain, a wagon of stiffs pours on me head.
I guess we'll let him carry the corpses. He's basically a walking smorgasbord for ghouls, but we've killed all the ghouls in the area, although he could be bringing diseases from place to place. No, we'll let him carry them.
Need to figure out the cart yourself. I gotta go.
You've helped me greatly all the same. Thanks again and Godspeed. Now, to find that daft horse and get the stiffs back on the wagon.
Oh, what the heck? Where did these things come from? We didn't even do anything. Like, we didn't help this guy. Where even are we? We're not near the spot I left. We're someplace else altogether different. I don't understand what happened right there. Are we anywhere near where we left off? No! We're really far away! Okay, that's really weird. Was he patrolling an area? He must have been. Alright, let's go back up to that one place, see what we freed up, loot the corpses that I meant to loot up there. And then we'll read a few journal bestiary entries, and then we're done. Looks like we have another miscellaneous merchant up here. I'm gonna guess he's selling more herbs or the like. Let's loot these bodies. If we're lucky, he's a miscellaneous merchant, and we'll be able to sell him all these weapons and so on. Oh, there's two. There's both an herbalist and a normal merchant here.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ah, okay. So he's just selling... Oh, he's selling allspice, and I do need some allspice. I think we'll take 3 of it. Oh, he is buying all this stuff. We're gonna vendor all of these to get my weight down. I don't think we need this. Under that as well, and that's perfect. He's probably not offering a good price on anything. And I don't see any herbs that he's selling that I'm interested in. We bought the things I'm already interested in. $1,148 for 28 chicken legs. That is ridiculous.
Farewell.
I mean, alright, maybe chicken legs are really delicious, but they're not that delicious. That's just silly. We kill a monster, we can afford 1 turkey sandwich. Come on.
What? Got anything interesting?
Now this guy is an alchemist. I can actually mark things down. Oh, we can make enhanced elemental oil. I guess we should definitely do that. We haven't fought any elementals, but I'll be glad to have this if we ever do encounter one. And I am missing bison grass. Do you have bison grass? No, you do not. No, you do not. That's a shame. All right, what else do we have? Beast oil, hybrid oil. We don't have an arena. We got to kill some things for that. We don't have the Dragon's Dream yet at all. Are you selling the Dragon's Dream? No, he is not. All right, I don't see blood moss. I don't think I have any of these. I'm going to grab, I think, 5 of these just to have them. Oh, he's actually selling, buying at a good price some of this stuff. We'll sell just 4, though, and then we'll sell some Rot Fiend blood. Oh, he can't even afford to buy that from us. Holy crap, the Wyvern hide is worth a ton. That's amazing. Okay, I guess that will be good then.
Farewell.
Alright, everyone. We'll call it quits here then. So that was a few more question marks explored. We got beat up a bit, but we survived at the very end of it. Speaking of that, I probably should re-equip some more things. Let's get some maximum vitality. Stick with that at the moment, and we'll get a grilled pork sandwich up here. And let's go ahead and read some more bestiary entries. What do we got? So let's read about grave hags just in general. Cremation. Now that's one thing men could learn from gnomes. Burying bodies out in the fields, why, it's like laying out a welcome mat for monsters. Best case scenario, some ghouls will sniff them out, eat their fill, and be on their ghoulish way. But if, God forbid, a grave hag takes to feeding at your cemetery, you'll have no end of trouble. Jacques de Vapin, Oxenfurt Academy. Few monsters' names fit as well as the grave hags. As one might guess, these creatures resemble aged, deformed women and loiter near graveyards and battlefields. Grave hags feed on human corpses, and in particular on the rotten marrow, which they slurp from human bones using their long, prehensile tongues. Once a hag has devoured all corpses within reach, she turns to killing men and burying them in the cemetery. She waits them to decompose. Oh my god. We have relics, godlings. Not too long ago, the areas around peasant hamlets were chock full of guardian spirits. Today, it's nigh unto possible to spot a brownie, buka, or luton. And godlings, they are always the first to go, such is the price we pay for civilization's forward march. From the Preface of the World We Have Lost by Professor Doragare. Godlings, sometimes mistaken for luton, are woodland creatures dwelling in burrows and moss-covered hollow stumps on the outskirts of human settlements. They are similar to children in behavior and appearance, and, like children, delight in mischief. Godlings are deeply rooted in their home territory and perform acts of care and guardianship to those dwelling near their burrows. They watch over people as well as animals, but, shy creatures by nature, they try to do so while remaining unseen. Godlings are drawn to joy and innocence, and so delight in the company of children, and usually only show themselves to the young. Oh, I thought they were really old and just acted like kids, but apparently that is not the case. These hardworking and clever creatures gladly perform small services for those in their care, asking only for respect and payment in the form of food or cast-off tools in return. They are easily offended by churlish, ungrateful, or simply rude behavior. Godlings also treasure their peace and quiet. When the village of a godling watches over becomes too populous, or its inhabitants forget the old ways, it will abandon its burrow for good and walk off to destinations unknown. We have hybrids, harpies. Oh god, look at her. She is hideous. Most monsters don't actually keep any treasure in their lairs. Harpies, though, they like shiny things. Letho, Viper School Witcher. It's hard to say what is the most repulsive about harpies and their cousins, the Shishagas. Their hideous appearance, the overwhelming stench of rot and bird excrement that clings to them, or the blood-curdling screech. Suffice to say that even rats who dwell happily among the rankest fecal matter and rotten waste give their nests a wide berth. And we have wyverns. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? Most dangerous of all are the royal wyverns, or as they're called in some circles, the royal pains in the arse. Albina Tottelkampf, lecturer in natural sciences at Artuza. Wyverns are most often mistaken for dragons, and though they are much smaller than their more famous kin and do not breathe fire, they are likewise extremely dangerous monsters. Especially feared are the so-called royal wyverns, who, like their namesake monarchs, are exceptionally ordinary and extremely deadly. Alright everyone, I think that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we'll wrap up this side quest. How close are we to that, by the way? We'll pass through this town, see what's in here, then go down and get this side quest done. And then I guess, since we're in the area, we'll go to the notice board and visit this town to advance the story of the Crookback Bog, the Crones, a little bit. I will see you guys then. Thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone.